Hey, it's Clay Trader at claytrader.com. In this video, I want to talk about at least top 3 of my biggest pet peeves out there. It drives me nuts. I see it all the time, and I just have to address it. So I'm going to do that right here in this video, and it deals with the pattern day trading rule. But before we get to my pet peeve, let's just talk about what the pattern day trading rule is. You see this all the time too. But the pattern day trading rule is just a rule, thanks to our wonderful government, and I don't mean to get all political, but this is just pure garbage, this rule, but it is what it is. But the pattern day trading rule is a regulation. There's no way around it. And it just says that over a 5-day rolling period, so it's not like it's Monday to Friday or anything like that. It's a rolling period. So over that 5-day rolling period, you are allowed 3 day trades. And a day trade is being defined as when you buy and sell within the same market period. So the market opens up at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, closes at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. If you buy and sell a stock within that period, the same stock, then that is a day trade. And you are allowed 3 of those per 5-day rolling period. So yeah, really stupid. And I'll just leave it at that. I disagree with the government regulation. I'll just leave it at that. But my pet peeve starts when you see this sort of thing. So let's say that you have 0 day trades left, meaning over the 5-day period, you have done all your day trades, so you don't have any left for the foreseeable future, for let's just say the next few days. If that is the case, do you think your trade ideas should be long-term, or do you think you should be looking for short-term type trading things where you might need to sell relatively quickly? I really hope this is an obvious question. You're saying, well, wow, that's pretty obvious. You should be thinking long-term, because if you are not allowed to buy, I mean, you can always buy, but then the tricky part comes, you're not allowed to sell within that same period, or else you're gonna get a nasty little message from your broker that warns you, hey, you're being flagged as a pattern day trader, and you just don't want to get involved in any of that nastiness. So when you have 0 and you know that you can buy but can't sell, should you be thinking long-term or short-term? Hopefully you're saying, well, long-term, because what's the point of trying to do a short-term trade when you can't even sell then? And yet I see it all the time. You see people say, I'm in the stock, but I can't sell because I'm out of day trades. Well, then why are you even in the stock? That's like the worst case scenario ever, putting yourself in a position where then you might not be able to sell. I mean, think about that. And people do it all the time, and it boils down to people just simply being too aggressive, too greedy, and not doing the most fundamental thing, planning your trade. So I don't know if you've heard me say it before, maybe you've heard somebody else say it, but I say it, and I've said it in multiple quick tip videos, but plan the trade, trade the plan. So don't you think part of the plan is going to be, well, how many day trades do I have left? Now, if you're if you have a bigger account, then this does not pertain to you. But a lot of people out there, they don't have above 25,000 in their account, so they do have to deal with this. But when you're going through the planning and you say, hey, I have 0 day trades, this should be part of your plan. How many day trades do you have left? If you don't have any, then right there, you should not be thinking short term. So do I feel bad for people that say, I wish I could sell, but I don't have any day trades left? No, I don't feel bad for you. Why don't I feel bad for you? Because why were you even putting yourself in that situation to begin with? You clearly failed to plan the trade. Now, I did it a couple times when I first got started, so I don't want to come across as all high and mighty. However, it only took me, I think, maybe twice before I figured out, wait a second, why am I planning short-term trade ideas when I don't have any day trades left? That just makes 0 sense, and it's extremely foolish. So don't, when you're planning, I don't even know what to say, because it's so silly to put yourself in a situation where you can't sell. I'm planning a short-term idea or trade idea, and I'm going to buy, oh, look at this great move, oh, but I can't sell. Or the price is going against me, and it got lower, and it got lower. Oh, I can't sell. Oh, yeah. And then when you do finally are able to sell, you blow up your account because you pigeonhole yourself right from the get-go. So when you get out there, what is the strategy for pattern day trading? Well, you know what? If you have 0, sometimes the strategy is just don't trade at all. Wait until you get more day trades, because quite frankly, even if you are thinking longer term, what happens if something bizarre happens, something weird happens, and all of a sudden the stock just just gets hammered. If you're sitting there saying, I can't sell because it would be a day trade and I don't have any day trades left and my broker has already warned me, then that's just a very bad situation. So make sure that you think about this. First, make sure that you understand pattern day trading rule. If this is the first you've ever heard of it and you have less than 25,000 in your account, run a Google search on it. There's plenty of information out there, but like I said, I've explained it a little bit. But learn about the pattern day trading rule, and after you have learned about it, start to factor in that into your plan. Before you go into a trade, are you going to be able to get out if you need to? And if you have zero left, then you are on extremely thin ice, and just avoid it. And it may seem super obvious, but when you've been around as long as I have, I've seen more than enough people come and say, make the comment, I'm out of day trades, so I'm out of day trades this, I'm out of day trades that. And it's just a train wreck waiting to happen. So avoid that at all costs. So I didn't mean to rant and rave in this one, but like I said, it is a pet peeve of mine. And the reason it's a pet peeve is because it's very easy to avoid. Sometimes there are some matters in trading where it can get a little, I don't want to say complicated, but it's not quite black and white. This is very black and white. Either you have a day trade left or you don't. So if this is the reason why you're taking losses and your whole strategy is getting screwed up, it's not a strategy at all because you're not planning it right. So very black and white, and that's why it does get under my skin. And that's why I was so angry at myself when I finally realized, wait a second, what am I doing? Why am I not factoring this into my actual trade plan? So definitely do that. And like I said, very black and white. It's one of these things where it's by no means rocket science. Either you do or you don't. And I understand the whole psychology behind it of trading is exciting. I want to trade. Well, yeah. I want to eat ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I understand why you would want to do that. I understand why I would want to eat ice cream breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But does that mean it's a good idea? Of course not. Same principle here. Sure you want to trade. But should you be trading in situations where you're not going to be able to sell? Probably not. So again, thank you for watching. Click the like button down below or click the share button up above if you're watching this on my site. Leave your comments. I'd like to hear from you. And share some experiences of maybe some times where you got yourselves in trouble with having 0 day trades left, and then how that turned out. Maybe some horror stories down in the comments will help persuade others to be more disciplined with that and factor it into their planning process. Thanks for watching. Remember, trade without emotion.